Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, we are from 4th semester. My name is Tiara Amanda.
And I am Utari Zannah.
We would love to make a video about debate for our subject debate 2 and Miss Waryati as our lecturer.
The motion is divorce is highly discouraged because it adversely affects the family.
Stay tuned. Divorce is essentially the dissolution of marriage bond between husband and wife. When a marriage couple are legally divorced, then the right and obligation between the two as a couple are to be forfeited. Both have a responsibility for each other since the moment the divorce was decided, and this includes a place where the two can no longer have sexual intercourse or even contact as they did in the marriage. After a divorce, the child is the most injured victim when the mother's father decides to divorce. There are so many parents who feel like they have failed to educate their children, which result is his child's bad character and behavior. Thus, we have met with a child who tends to be withdrawn or even more abusive after a parent decides to divorce.
However, not all of the effects of the divorce are negative. If the divorce is a violent case, then we cannot be forced to preserve the marriage, because if you are constantly maintained, the kids will be hurt. It is pricelessly what can influence children to behave far worse, since they may imitate what their parents do.
Then, is divorce the best decision of a child? Broken home conditions often lead to mental depression. So, one cause of problem in school is that of the broken home factor in the family.
But you cannot rule out that every single broken home is going to be destroyed. Even many children have greater motivation to achieve their dreams. It cannot be seen from one side.
Then, how would her financial situation be realized if the family depended on only one side? Only the father works. Doesn't that make the family life worse? Well, obviously, that's an added measure of poverty, isn't it?
As I've said before, many children or divorced parents have greater motivation to fight for their lives, such as if prior to the divorce, the father, who is the family head, and he makes a living, but he has the bad habit, such as he often domestic violence, drunkenness, and gambling players. The family economy is destroyed because he is gambling, and when it comes to financial matters, the child and the mother must do everything in their power to get up and make a better start. For example, an actor, Reza Rahadian, he had a broken home family background, but both parents split up at Reza's age. With mom's firm upbringing, Reza's success in film production is even known as one of the best actors Indonesia has. His achievements are not only national but already international level.
Okay. At first, I thought divorce was the most horrible thing in the world. I used to think that divorce meant failure, but now I see it more as a step along a path self-realization and growth. I suppose that also the end of the story, but the fact of the divorce is the beginning of a new story for a better life.
Yes, because not all divorces are bad. I told you before. Many divorced children and families themselves get better lives after the divorce because we cannot insist on something we shouldn't have. Divorce isn't the divorce isn't the end of the world. It's worse to stay in an unhealthy marriage, especially for the children. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.